Boy, what was Raw Manchester?
The last Raw I ever want to see.
That's saying something. We've seen some bad. I'm John Rittle, and this is
The Durbinator.
It is Raw live, recorded days earlier. Actually,
Live, recorded moments earlier.
I think Derb got broken by some segments in this. We're gonna make this clear. We're going to get a little nasty during parts of this review.
Oh, that's nice.
It's got all my stank of the day in it. You had Jerry and Vic, but you did not have. You thought Jerry would be on commentary, but it was no Dio. That's the best I can do. Becky gets a huge pop. One, I do want to point out there were some dubbed-in crowd noises at this time, not for her, but during the show. And of course, man, the crowd went nuts. The Manchester lynch mob is alive. Maybe don't call them that.
I think only you call them that.
I only make occasional off-color jokes.
I believe that was about color.
Yeah, it was. It was. Of course, Becky is just ready. She says those savages are coming for her scalp. Becky Custer. Moving on. This is a good promo. I like this.
Yep.
I am making sure that people are uncomfortable with this.
This entire show is uncomfortable. I don't think you need to do anything else with it.
This is true.
And so was Raw.
But it... Yeah, that's fair. Pretty much the channel is uncomfortable. This is a good promo. Good stuff from Becky. Mm-hmm. Hype up a lot of stuff where she's going to face Bayley and Shayna. I think that's going to be the match of the night for Survivor Series. We're going to address how we're going to do the Survivor Series predictions and other stuff in future episodes. But I want to make mention quickly, they might be up before SmackDown because I have to work a lot that weekend.
Yeah.
So, Charlotte and Becky versus Asuka and Kairi Women's Tag Team Championship match. Because you know why they get this shot? Because Natty made Asuka tap out last week. So that's why we get Charlotte and Becky. What? What is this logic?
There is no logic here.
Wait,
There's only Zool.
Oh, that was good. Look, this was a good match.
Yeah.
This was a good match. It was well wrestled. Kairi is goddamn adorable as a friggin' heel. She's adorable anyway, but she had that creepy laugh. That was great stuff. Shayna was at ringside. Just shows up. Mm-hmm. Okay, way to hype up the match. Makes total sense. Becky gets her face run into Asuka's ass. That's something that actually happened. It was not a dream that we all had once. Some good stuff. We get Bayley down there. She's, they get a big old schmoz. Shayna's there, and then Becky gets distracted, and then of course, Asuka uses. What did she use, Chris? What did she use to beat Becky?
The most dangerous move in professional wrestling. The conqueror of many enemies. The dreaded roll-up.
And so we have Asuka pinning Becky twice in a year.
Yeah.
At the Royal Rumble, in I would argue Becky's best match of the year. And that's nothing against any of the other opponents she's had or any of the other matches she's had. I actually thought the feud with Lacey was fine. Mm-hmm. She drug on too much, and Lacey always lost.
What? A plotline in WWE dragging on too much? John, that never happened.
It never happened on this show, that's for sure. It fucking did.
Oh boy.
God. Right. And then we get Bayley attacking Shayna, and then, Becky getting laid out, and Bayley just got done speaking to the manager at Tesco. Mm-hmm. That's a deep cut there for you UK fans. I just found out what Tesco's were. So I didn't know what they were until recently.
I mean, you could ask me. I've been to Scotland twice.
How were your trips to Scotland?
Good.
They were.
You know how many times I went to Tesco? Like twice. Out of the entire 2 weeks I've been there each time.
It's a chain of convenience stores, right?
Yeah.
Essentially. Okay, all right.
It's like 7-Eleven, but...
With more Cockney accents?
No, that's England.
Right.
Well, I mean, I guess if you were in London, you might encounter that.
Would we?
Well, I was in Scotland.
You were. I liked this match. I thought it was good. Yeah. We got some, and then we got Styles, Gallows, and Anderson.
You just wanted to say Cockney.
I did. It's my rare moment of immaturity. No one has ever said that about me, have they, Chris?
No. We
get Styles, Gallows, and Anderson running down Ricochet and Humberto. And Orton, shockingly, is there. Well, Orton actually was talking to Ricochet and
to defend the honor of...
Holy crap. Orton is willing to defend the honor of brown people. It's amazing.
Or is he?
Yeah, actually, near the end, we actually get to see it. But Styles, Gallows, and Anderson are running him down. Well, Rick, there's only you and Humberto. Who are you going to get? And Orton's like, I'm going to, tell you the most dangerous, or it's like, it's going to be me with the three most dangerous letters, RKO. I'm Mr. RKO out of nowhere is what he called himself.
I should also mention the part where he calls, so tonight, Humberto Carrillo. And then it took him like a country minute to remember Ricochet's name.
Oh, it fucking did! Oh!
And that may have just been him playing into the fact that he's trying to get under Ricochet's skin. To mess with him.
Skin O'Shea.
Okay.
That was...
Ricochet. But yeah, it was one of those hilarious, and I'm just thinking... Ricochet?
Yep. Ricochet. There we go. So, that was good, though. Hopefully not shave.
When he escapes.
We get Sin Cara versus Drew McIntyre.
Yes.
This was taped a few days ago. Sin Cara asking for his release. For the love of God, release him. You don't use him. There's no reason to have him. You let go of the clones. Thank fucking Christ.
Yeah.
Nothing against him. Just, you need to trim the people that aren't
They've ejected
useful.
their clones, yeah.
Hopefully won't take a stab at wrestling in Puerto Rico. Anyway, so moving on from that. Well, McIntyre sent Sin Cara over the wall, actually with a Claymore kick, and he beat him. No Catalina, Carolina. Oodalala, golly, what a day. I guess maybe...
Catalina.
Is that what it is?
Think like saying Catalina, but instead of a T, it's an R.
Yeah, but they called her Carolina.
Yep, that's because WWE.
Because they're bad.
I mean, it could be Carolina, or if I recall, someone had pronounced it Catalina.
Yeah. Holiday Carolina. Anyway, so we get Rowan talking to something.
Carolina.
So we get Rowan talking to something in a freaking curtain drape thing.
Baby.
Apparently it's alive, or no, basket case. That's what it is. It's fucking basket case.
Like the person who wrote this?
No.
Anyway. Yeah, it's his pet GoPro.
That actually did seem like what it was. Of course, this segment did drone on. Truth versus the Sings 24/7 Championship. I want the person who invented the 24/7 Championship to be thrown in the Black River.
We know.
You even said it's jumped it, though.
Yes. It's gone on too long. There's no story behind it now. Like, you would have subplots following it along, but now it's just R-Truth chasing after the Singh brothers. It's not something I can care about.
Like,
the Drake Maverick and R-Truth thing was funny.
I'm glad that R-Truth is being given something to do, but even I, like...
Have him focus on putting over some of the bigger talents. Put him in a match against Cedric Alexander and watch them just tear things up.
The fact that Truth is almost 50 and can still move like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, they chase everybody, or he chases them backstage, and then guess what? They go into a dark room, and Rowan was in that dark room the whole time, Chris.
Which means he's been sitting there with the lights out and not doing anything.
Or maybe
I hope.
Yeah, he was doing something. That's why the basket had a curtain over it.
Oh dear.
Yeah, it was a shield. Then he beats up the Sings. One little, two little. Anyway, moving on. Truth says, I'm going to give you all some privacy. So, I don't know what this was. We then get recaps of the NXT invasion. We then go to Rollins. And there was a lot of dubbed noise. They were trying to dilute the booze. Deluze, if you will. Look, Rollins then wants to face UK's best. And here comes Volta and Imperium.
Yes.
Seth wants to burn Walter's ass. That's what he said. And that's what I'm rolling with. We then get Walter versus Rollins.
Yes.
We get Rollins being chopped by Walter.
The Universal Champion and NXT UK Champion are not the main event.
No. Universal Champion is The Fiend. Remember?
Oh, yeah. Sorry, Yeah, that's right, huh?
Yeah, and then Brock's the WWE
The
champion.
NXT UK Championship is not the main event.
No, but you know what?
In the UK.
Yeah, Walter got a big... This is the close we're going to get to Walter on the main roster. He doesn't want to do any traveling. Or at least he don't want to be away from his family that much.
And, that is completely understandable.
And I'm just glad we got to see him live last August. TV does not do justice for just how big and how loud his chops are.
He's a big one.
He is. Imperium, attacks. Here come the Street Profits. They come to help out. Another black man. Tyler Black, that is. Owens comes down and evens the odds. I never knew I wanted an Owens versus Walter match until I saw that. Inject that match directly into my veins, which sounds uncomfortable.
For everyone.
Yes. Rollins, Street Profits, and Owens versus Imperium. It was good. It's good stuff. It was a good match. There was a good back and forth with everybody. Some good heat by Imperium.
Street Profits are fantastic performers. Kevin Owens and Seth Rollins are great performers as always.
Owens is less problematic than Rollins is right now. Ford landing badly on the announcer's table. Ford.
I hope he's okay.
I really do. Ford. We already have Ford crashing here in the States. We don't need you crashing. And good God, that was bad.
It'd be really funny if they had Ed Ferrara sitting behind that table. Ford versus Ferrara.
You proud of that?
Topical references!
You should be. No, if he had landed on Ferrara, then maybe, some justice would happen and he could be scooped up and spooned out. Anyway, so, of course, Alexander Wolf gets pinned. Of course, the German gets curb stomped.
Anyway, Alexander Wolf eats the pin because, of course, he did.
I don't know what I'm saying.
And then after that match, we got
Andrade versus Cedric.
Yes.
It was fine. It was a good match.
Yeah, it was a good match.
It was short, but it was a good match.
The purpose was to put over Andrade because,
And it did. Yeah. We get an Alistair promo where I know he's injured. Found that out.
And now he talks about how he's discussed his promos in the past. And he's tried riddles, he's tried this, he's tried that. Now he's gonna speak in prophecy. How about instead of you wait for someone to pick a fight with you, you go and pick a fight with someone.
Anyone at this point.
Talk to Vince. He kind of sets the things up. He can set you up with the match. Didn't do literally anything else.
Yeah. Vince loves black people. That's why he would love Alistair. Look, if he's injured and this is a way to keep him on TV, it's fine. But when you repeat the same things, it's like with the Street Profits backstage. You can only do it so much, and then it's a law of diminishing returns.
Yeah.
We then have a law, and of course WWE talks about
sunk cost fallacy.
What?
Sunk costs or something like that.
I think it's something like that. We then talk about the veterans thing, but before that, you had Vic Josephs talking about the long history with our military, including keeping Ashley Mazzaro quiet with being sexually assaulted by somebody. That is not an indictment of the entire military. Let me make it clear. It's an indictment of WWE, Vince in particular, being a bullshit person. However, to every person that has served, except the one that assaulted Ashley Mazzaro, fuck you, fuck your family too. Great. I hope everybody comes home.
Yeah.
Honestly. Great military. We have a lot of military people here in this city.
Mm-hmm.
We have a lot of military bases in this state. Quite a few. Well, now we get to the fun part, Chris. Firstly, I want to make mention of Cat_Woman's13's videos. Catwoman 13's videos. Check out her video where she talks about the Lana confession thing as it's going on.
Yes.
Go ahead.
And I should also bring up @GiftSkull brought up. Thanks to all our veterans. By the way, here's one of our veterans who's having sex with this other guy's wife.
Yeah. Lashley is a former Army Ranger, by the way. Look. Lana comes out. Basically, the crux of this is I love the sex. And you ran about this last week. Let me do this, and then you can rant. Boo me all you want. Wait, don't boo me. Lana, make up your freaking mind. I know you got, a pea-sized brain that's being bounced around there like a BB in a boxcar, but good lord. Now, Lana is an intelligent person, I'm sure. Maybe. Whoever came up with the storyline sure as fuck isn't intelligent. She's 9 weeks pregnant. And of course, the German people backstage just love the 9. But anyway, just good. Why? Just why? Why are you doing this bullshit? At this point, there is no benefit to anybody that thinks this is a good storyline. You're wrong. I'm sorry. You're fucking wrong.
Yeah,
I just can't understand it.
This drags on. I feel sorry for everyone involved. I don't It doesn't make me hate Bobby. It doesn't make me hate Lana. It doesn't make me like Rusev any more than I already do because...
Yeah, we love Rusev.
Yeah. I feel sorry for everyone involved. I don't want them to have to go through these stupid plot lines. It's... Bobby Lashley could be having a feud with Brock Lesnar right now.
He could be having a feud with Rusev, not over this, to see who's the best.
Yeah.
Winner goes to face Brock.
Yeah. We could totally accept that kind of plot line. But the stupid cheating angle? Again? Really? I mean, just... I was watching this and it completely made me blank out on the rest of the night. Because it's just so aggravating to have to watch this, to listen to this every single week. So, like, I'm this close to just not bothering with Raw anymore.
Yeah, he's this close to where I would be reviewing it at home.
I don't even want you suffering through that.
Oh no, I'll suffer through it. I've suffered through worse.
But it's just like, it's unbearable.
Yeah.
If we weren't reviewing it for this channel, I'd be focusing on NXT and AEW and SmackDown on occasion.
And even SmackDown at this point.
Yeah.
I mean, they had the Corbin doggy bag thing.
Yeah, it's just been mind-numbing. Aggravating beyond all means. Like, it's just, it's the worst. I just want this plotline to be over with. If you're gonna do sports entertainment, you either gotta do sports or you gotta do entertainment. This ain't either of those things.
This ain't it. Look,
yeah.
I'm gonna sum up really quickly how I feel. If you guys want the Attitude Era back, first off, stop glorifying the Attitude Era like it was the greatest thing in the world. Number one, there was a lot of good shit in the Attitude Era.
Yeah,
there were a lot of people
down to the performers.
Yeah, that came down to the performers, turning a lot of shit written by Vince Russo, who only wrote good stuff because Vince McMahon, back when he was smart, except for giving Russo a job, made sure to reshape them into something presentable. What happened when Russo went to WCW? Oh yeah, the stuff went to shit even though WCW was out of control. What happened with a lot of his stuff in TNA? It didn't fucking work. So let's stop glorifying the Attitude Era like everything was great. There was a miscarriage angle. Shout out to Jessie the Buckeye, by the way, for what she tweeted about being uncomfortable about it. And Jessie, I'm not gonna go over the stuff in the video. People can check that out if they want. There were people attacking her for that. First off, to anybody attacking, if you don't like it, oh, well, you want edgier storylines. I just want good storylines. I don't give a shit if they're edgy. And this isn't edgy. This is bad. This is horrible TV. To everybody that wanted the Attitude Era back, that's dead. Dead and buried. Dead and buried. Pretty much like your goddamn brain cells at this point. I'm going off on a lot of people because it's stupid. This is objectively stupid, not benefiting anybody. Oh, it's getting a lot of views on YouTube. You know what also does? Snuff films. And snuff films ain't very good either.
Yeah. Rusev doesn't deserve this. Lana doesn't deserve this. Bobby Lashley doesn't deserve this. They could be used in so much, in a much better plot line.
This is going to lead to Rusev and Lashley being a tag team, isn't it? I think I just broke Derp. It's gonna leave. This is objectively bad.
Yeah.
So, and by the way, Lana faked her pregnancy. That's
I really want to know if you're watching and you enjoy it, I'd really love to hear your reasoning in the comments down below because I don't see it, but you may be seeing something I'm not.
If you want to look, I mean, again, I know I've seen a lot of stupid shit on in wrestling. I have. I've seen a lot of stupid shit live. I've seen a lot of stupid shit. I survived WCW. I survived the Golden Era. I survived the New Generation Era. I survived a lot of shit. I survived WCW.
New Blood Rising.
I survived, New Blood Rising, where blood was dumped on Hulk Hogan, and he was upset it wasn't Brooks' period blood. Have fun on seeing that. This was terrible. We just had the review right here.
Yeah.
Because really, that's where the show ended. Nothing got good after you had Rowan versus some jobber, and I didn't catch the guy's name. Sorry if the guy's good.
Yeah.
Why do you have a baby carriage at ringside?
What did they say, like Tyler Durden or something like that? Like it was some Fight Club reference.
Well, we shouldn't talk about it then. I don't know what I don't know what the baby carriage thing is. I don't know. Maybe it's Lana's kid that she faked. No wire hangers. Anyway, Viking Raiders defeated Mark Andrews and... Wait, who else was with him?
Yeah. Hear that music? I think it's...
Steps was yeah, the match happened. It was, by the way,
waiting to do that for a long time.
You have, are they the NXT UK Tag Team Champions? I have not paid attention to NXT UK. Who won them? Gallus. I think Gallus won them.
Yeah.
No, I know they won him to take over Cardiff. I have not been able to pay attention to NXT UK. You know why?
There's too much wrestling going on.
I review NWA Power and AEW Dark tomorrow. I'm trying to review New Japan when I can. I work a lot also. Guys, I need to sleep. And sorry, NXT UK has a great women's division and some other good stuff. They got no buzz. And it's sad because they got a lot of talent. The match is fine. Viking Raiders won. But, you know, they just manhandled Mandrews. That name is unfortunately going to stick with him. Then we get recap.
I mean, to be fair, I didn't even know he was Mandrews in Impact before I was calling him Mandrews.
Yeah.
So it's just one of those, like, it just makes sense with his name.
It does. Of course, I called him Flashing Mandrews. So
Flash Mandrews Webster.
There we go. Brock and Crown Jewel recast because reasons.
Yeah, because time waster.
Ray and Brock.
You know, it's live. They need to space things out so they could go. Wait, hold on a second.
Yeah. So we get Brock and Ray at Survivor Series, and we get very excited. We're gonna go over the Survivor Series stuff at some point. Maybe during SmackDown. Maybe I'll write this stuff down and say, hey, here's what you expect. Orton, Ricochet, and Humberto versus Styles, Gallows, and Anderson. And that's what they're going to keep being called. They got a great theme. They do. The match is... Yeah, there we go. Give them an award. They have an award.
Getting older.
They're the best tag team in the world, Chris. They do have an award.
The best in the world!
So,
Gallows and Anderson.
For God's sakes. So, the match was fine. Did commentary call Humberto the Proud Boy at one point?
I didn't catch that.
Because you probably shouldn't call him if they called him that. And if you don't know what that is, you don't want to be one of those.
Good job not being on the internet.
Yeah, it's a good thing.
Anyway.
There was a bait and switch with the RKO where Orton standing over Ricochet's prone body, ready to strike on him. Wait, and then
as soon as AJ Styles approaches, RKO from out of somewhere.
In the ring.
Yeah.
And then he tags Humberto. Humberto hits a beautiful moonsault, pins Styles 1, 2, 3. So expect Humberto to lose AJ Styles in 5 minutes next week.
Listening to commentary fawn over Humberto Carrillo is always hilarious.
And Aiden English wasn't even out there.
Yeah, I know, right?
C minus. I don't have anything left for this. The reason I'm going C minus because of that terrible stuff.
D plus. The poll is up here.
You know what? I'm going with him. D plus.
You can grade along with us. Let us know what you think. I'm almost done with Raw. I don't want to. Leave a comment down below. Like the video, please.
Leave some comment. Yeah. Do the bell.
Or just click it.
Yeah, leave some...
I don't judge.
Yeah, if you leave some comments, let us know if you're almost done with Raw. Because I don't blame you if you are at this point.
There is better wrestling out there. Even under WWE's umbrella.
But there's also other stuff. Yeah. Which we'll talk about maybe on a podcast sometimes. But anyway, I'm John Ritlin. This is...
The Durbinator.
We will be back for AEW Dynamite.
Yes.